I mean, for a bit of comparison, Pugna's barely level 5 and he stayed in lane for majority of it. Lina's level 5 and she stayed in lane a majority of it as well. But it's really because anywhere that Maelk goes, they have been successfully picking up kills. So just doing really well played by Maelk. So going back to Pugna again, this is successful roaming. This is not so successful roaming because I am that Pugna just going back and forth, not exactly too sure where to go. Looks like Maelk is gonna come in, but there is a war spots and Miguel noticed what's up, pops his ultimate first, and nice ward placement prevents Avenger stun in fear of taking more damage. And Netherblast picks it off, and you can see that this ward again paying off. And a really smart play by Miguel, using his ultimate first because knowing he has vision on Avenge, whereas Avenge did not have vision on the Sven. So really well played, smart moves by these pro players. And I mean, even though I'm just commentating, I'm really learning a lot, and I hope you guys are as well. I mean, watching a lot of pro replays just increase your Dota knowledge and Dota skills. Sometimes, I mean, I guess I have to say that Dota replays are a bit boring to watch in general, but if you just take a moment to think about why pro players are doing what they're doing and trying to figure it out, you could get a lot of insight from it, definitely. So not much action going on. I think Tinker is really still hampering. He can't really farm in fear of being ganked, and there are a lot of awards from both teams being placed. And Granted, so it looks like Maelk is gonna get his second death of the day. Really can't outspeed that Razor with treads and a Vitality booster. And what a quick blink dagger from the PlaymatE. So it looks like he has off for treads and blink dagger. In counter of what I just said earlier in the early game intro. I guess he's could do so, but I mean 13 14 minutes in, I'm a bit disappointed by the DDT's play. They have about, I don't know, 8 or 10 nukes, and they haven't been utilizing it. Especially, I guess it's due to the well lane placement by Maelk on the MYM team. I mean, placing the Potm, Potm is such a good hero to nerf aggression because he's able to leap out instantly. Looks like he's gonna run into a Sven. Sven trying to get the rune, but it spawns bottom. Potm trying to do the same. He is gonna eat a nuke, and looks like Tinker is gonna come in. And whoa, he blinks a missile. Wow, that is a nice leap. But looks like there will be an action going on. What a Laguna and some really that's what I mean, quick burst damage. And takes out that Panda from almost like 3/4 HP to 0 immediately before even he gets his ultimate online. So looking forward for the Sentinel heroes to mount and push, but I guess not. Lina going back, even if she has no mana, she can still stay around and just do whatever, hit a creep or whatnot. These guys are not using their mana. Okay, I guess they're not pushing then, which I mean makes sense. I guess they are content to just to farm up quite a bit. Looks like Miguel has apt for the Ogre Axe after the Treads. I believe that the Blink Dagger will help out more, but I guess he is fearing a bit of the nuking power from Scourge. Nuking power from Scourge, I feel, is not that strong, but I mean, it's a very safe build, and there's, I guess, nothing's wrong with going safe. And there are a lot of heroes camping. It looks like this Lina has come back, and this war is being focused quite a bit. Not exactly too sure whether that's the best ward placement. I would have it in this little niche area, but I mean, again, he's Miracle and I'm not. There is a lot of conversions, and looks like Sven will be going around. He might be caught out of position because this Panda's going in. There is a ward from DDT on the side. He is gonna be going in. Oh no, he is surrounded and he is in deep doo doo. Looks like they will be focusing on the. He's trying to TP out, but no cigar. He's gonna get stunned. And all these Sentinel heroes cannot run through the tower. And what a blink raise! PlaymatE takes the kill, and looks like with that momentum shift, Scourge could really push this top tower. But meanwhile, Razor in the bottom free farming and doing a good job at it. Looks already 16-minute treads and vanguards and magic wand. So he is really going to be tanking it up. Meanwhile, Venture doing mid lane, grabbing a little free EXP and level and creep kills since no one was really in this lane. Nevermore going down the bottom to pick a invis rune, and that invis rune might pay out big. Will pay out a lot because in fact he could pop as a Requiem. So of course Lothar and the invis rune doesn't work the same in terms that if you pop your if you pop your invis and try to OT out of it, they will see you for a split second before your OT goes off. But I mean, that requires some really quick finger to lob a stun at it. And if you look at Lina, Lina's stun animation is quite long, so they really need Sven to do the job. Looks like they will be putting up a lot of pressure, and Invis Nevermore is going in to backstab from behind. Looks like Panda does not have his Blink Dagger yet, opting for the point booster, which I will talk about later. There is a ward here, but he's already invis. They only see a Venge, so they think they can really handle it, but no. Oh, Venge takes a bit of trouble. Venge should be okay. Witch Doctor will goes down instead. It looks like the Nevermore clinging house. What a blink is gonna finish the Lina as well. But so they finish two. They basically trade two support for two support. Ultimate goes up, but not doing just that so much tank on that Razor. Razor just walks in against three. No fair. Razor is here and he's tanking it quite a bit. And oh no, Sven not so tank. Will be just running out. Panda just laying down the hurt, doing a bit of damage, but both teams not doing enough damage at this point of the stage of the game. So both choosing to fall back a little bit. I think Sentinel definitely went ahead even though they traded 2 for 2. I think Nevermore came out ahead. Let me see Nevermore's skill. He's 4-0, so he's doing great. Meanwhile, the Razor's only at 2-2. And these hero death and kill counts are not quite impressive. So meanwhile, of course, when I'm checking the damn screen, someone dies. I apologize, and please get this tower denied. Oh, Angel. I guess that's, yeah, a mistake. I mean, everyone makes this mistake. It's quite alright, but it could explain a little bit of why he's not farming quite well. Maybe he's a bit rusty with Tinker. I don't know. I'm just making assumptions here. Meanwhile, there is quite a push going up on mid lane, but it's just free kill for Nevermore. I'm looking forward for Oh, what a quick blink! I'm looking for Nevermore to grab a quick Lothar's Edge, because this is a signature MYM to do. Looks like Venge is gonna go in from behind Venge. They're gonna focus on one raise, going for second raise. Oh, he should have do his X raise. I should have done it. But Venge barely lives out, and just everyone going back and forth with that. Nevermore only has four mana regening. It looks like this mid tower will be going down, and these Sentinel heroes trying their best to defend at this point. But if Scourge choose to push, they really have a lot of mana left over. Yeah, everyone's mostly at full mana. They could choose to push this tower if they really want to. And this ward placement, I don't exactly like it, because I mean, a Nevermore up here could just to camp it down, even at this position, and that's quite of a defensive position. And they really should be dropping all those nukes on the creeps as they do so right now. So this tower, a lot of HP, and it looks like Nevermore will be TPing in. Nevermore, give me 2 nice raids, 1 raise, 2 raids, 4 creeps, push denied. And looks like Panda already has Blink Dagger. Well, looks like that Razor will be focused, and that pusher will die. Yeah, no, pusher runs in defeat. I guess he wanted to drop his nuke before he died, but I'll explain that later. Blink ultimate not hitting. It's the center of everything. He's gonna take a Laguna, and come on, don't get out, get back. PlaymatE needs to play some Raise Wars, but it looks like Panda is gonna come in and finish the job. There we go. Panda finishes the job against Sentinel running in. Sentinel falling behind. That Razor kind of initiated prematurely, in my opinion. He went in against a lot of nukes and stun, but really, I mean, I'm not gonna question against Misery. Misery, very aggressive player. He will go balls to the walls and expect his teammates to follow. Not sure if that was the best choice though. So, meanwhile, on the Tinker finally gets his BOT. I think he got it just. Let me see his creep. No, he got it a while back, probably like a minute or two. And it's gonna be really interesting to see whether he's gonna go for the Hex or the Shivas. Looking at this situation right now, being how behind they're in, Shiva really just Shiva's one of those accelerated items. If you could get Shivas really quickly, it could accelerate your farm really much. And looks like there will be a heat-seeking missile on that bottom. Going back to the Shivas though. It's one of those items that accelerates your farm, and then you work into your real core item, which is the Hex, of course. But looking at this situation, I believe they don't have the time to really go into accelerate, kind of to 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 get one item to increase the farm of your next item. They really don't have the luxury to do so. Even though you have Tinker to really defend, keep in mind that MYM is infamous for the crazy pushes. And I mean, with Nevermore, with Potm, with the amount of AoE on the Scourge MYM team, I don't think the DDT really have the luxury to stay back and try to farm their big core items. Of course, they will want to do that, and let's see what Angel, which route Angel will choose to go here. Looks like there will be a bit of focus on the tower, and looks like there will be getting the tower. So Tower Crown is still in the favor of the MYM team. It is 3-2 at this moment, but looks like this tower is not long for life. Venturing is trying his best to scare away, and looks like someone's TPing in. Panda is gonna eat one stun, two nukes, and no, Panda, just the fact that Panda TP'd in just stopped that push. So Panda, 1500 HP, 22 minutes, not bad. One thing I want to talk about is that I talked about the point booster and was kind of interrupted earlier.